Welcome to Modern Mindfulness, your guide to kindness, meditation, and wisdom in everyday life. When I was in my 20s, I met a remarkable single mother of 2 daughters. I was amazed at how she managed to accomplish so much. Curiosity led me to inquire about her schedule, and she shared the details. From before sunrise to well after dark, she was always on the go, with just 7 hours left for sleep. What stood out was her secret to staying grounded: meditation. What's even more incredible is that she had introduced her 2 young kids, around 4 and 7 years old, to meditation. One day, she asked her 4-year-old what she had learned from meditation. The child extended her hand, clenching it into a fist, and said, "When I meditate, I learn not to hold on to things like this." And then she opened her hand with a smile, adding, "I learned to hold on to things like this." The profound simplicity of this lesson from a 4-year-old was as impactful as any I would encounter in my graduate school days. Fast forward almost 2 decades, and I now have a 2-year-old daughter. I began teaching her to meditate when she was just a year old. Our journey began with a wonderful children's book on mindfulness. One exercise involved clenching one's hands tightly, then letting go, and repeating. Another focused on taking a deep breath in and then exhaling, and repeating. Even at the tender age of 1, my daughter took to these embodied practices with enthusiasm. She could feel the difference between a clenched fist and the relaxation of letting go. As the months went by, we practiced taking deep breaths. Some days went smoothly, especially when we were excited but needed to wait a few minutes. We would sit facing each other and exchange smiles between breaths. There were days when meditation didn't go as well, particularly when she was truly upset. I couldn't help but realize that it was true for me too. One of the best ways to instill values in our children is to lead by example. We know the do as I say, not as I do strategy rarely works. So, I would sit and meditate in front of my daughter. I keep my meditation cushion in my office, which piqued her interest. Sometimes when we were playing in another room, she would insist it was time to go to the office to meditate, which always brought a smile to my face. Our meditation sessions typically only last a few seconds, maybe 30 at most. Her attention span is limited, and for now, our main goal is to ensure that she enjoys meditation. Just like with adults, meditation should be enjoyable, not a chore or an added task to our busy days. I was reminded of a simple eating meditation I taught my now wife years ago, a practice you can try with your kids too. Start with a single raisin, or any small piece of food you prefer. Hold it up between your thumb and index finger, closely examining every contour, rise, and fall, and feeling how it sits in your hand. Close your eyes and explore its texture, moving it around with your thumb and index finger. Bring it close to your ear and give it a gentle squeeze to hear the sounds it makes, both sticking and unsticking from your skin. Now, bring the raisin to your nose, gently moving it to experience its aroma. Lastly, savor the raisin by placing it in your mouth. Notice how it feels against your teeth, your tongue, and the rich burst of flavor as you bite into it. Explore the flavors as they interact with your taste buds. Take your time to slowly chew the raisin and swallow it when you're ready. This meditation can last several minutes, but with children, it's essential to gauge their attention span and adapt as necessary. Remember, this is an adventure, an opportunity for both you and your child to explore, learn, and experience something new together. Be present and take joy in whatever unfolds. If today isn't the day to start a full meditation practice, that's perfectly fine. Your child may simply want to enjoy the raisin, and that's just as valuable. This experience is as much a learning process for us as adults as it is for our children. Thanks for watching.